Now I'm going to take a topic that is internet communication, mobile communication, and GPS communication, and information technology. Okay, shall I go to the topic? Yes. First one is mobile communication. Yes, nowadays we are all using mobile phones, right? So mobile communication, just introduction. The mobile radio communications allowed to establish connections to from the mobile subscriber and irrespective of their geographical location, right? And mobile requires radio switching networks, and namely digital cellular mobile radio networks. What is digital cellular mobile radio networks, right? And this communications via the radio interface, the mobile subscribers MS can be access the mobile radio networks. It is known as radio interface. What is that? Radio interface, right? And what is wireless communication? That is cellular communication. Wireless communication is simply data communication without the use of landlines. Without use of landlines. Landline means that is landline connection. Is old telephones, right? And second point, this may involve cellular telephone and two-way radio, fixed wireless, that is broadband wireless, and laser or satellite communication or satellite communication. Yes, so this is the wireless communications and their history. Just the radio communication was invented by Marconi, already we know that, and in 1893. In 1940 the first walkie-talkie was used by US military, and in 1947 John Baden was Walter S. Brattain from AT&T's Bell Labs invented the transistor, that is the semiconductor device. And in 1979 the first commercial cell phone service was launched by the Nordic Mobile Telephone in Finland, Sweden, and Norway and Denmark. So these are the oldest one, and and walkie-talkie, and cordless phone, and cell phone. Yes, nowadays we used modern cell phones, right? Yes, types of wireless technologies. Basically, types: radio waves, microwave, and Wi-Fi, and WiMAX, and Zigbee. So these are the types of wireless technology. So please then technology, right? Yes. Next, wireless and mobile communication. Yes, this is broadcast system. The first one is background of wireless communication, and the second one is wireless communication technology and wireless networking, and mobile IPS. And next is wireless local area networks and student presentation and projects. So this is just what communication, wireless mobile communications, right? And modes of wireless communication. Modes, what are the modes of communication, wireless communication? There are Y modes. One is satellite systems, and next one is radio, next one is mobile communication system, and Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. So these are the modes, right? Yes. Next, types of wireless communication. This is very important. There are different types of wireless communication, mainly include IR wireless, that is infrared wireless communication, satellite communication, broadcast radio, microwave radio, and Bluetooth, etc. Yes, just types. See the first one, satellite communication. Second one is infrared communication, that is IR, and the third one is broadcast radio, and fourth one is microwave communication, and fifth one is Wi-Fi mobile communication systems, and sixth one is wireless technology in medical field, and seventh one is wireless power transfer. So these are the main types of wireless communication, right? Okay, and see that current wireless system. So current wireless system, so nowadays we are all using these systems, right? Okay, see the first one, cellular system, wireless LANs, and satellite system, and packing system, and pans, that is Bluetooth. So these are the current wireless systems. And the benefits of wireless and industrial applications. Yes, practical applications, right? See the first one, lower installation cost. Yes, that is main application, lower installation cost than the wired solutions, and labor saving, and permits and delays, the material cost, and faster installation versus translation cabling, reduce downtimes, and more applications flexibility, more applications flexibility, right? Yes, GSM. So now we are using mobile phones, and we call this the same as GSM sim. Yes, what is GSM? GSM utilize the voice. Yes, global. Yes, GSM utilize the voice network for communications. In the United States, the carried AT and T version, Sprint, etc. is do not want to use this network for data communications. Therefore, it has little use for SCADA and telemetry applications. One extension in SMS, that is, you know that SMS use the GSM, yes, GSM network, and it is effective way to communicate alarms straight from various site. So see that SMS alarm and tower and the alarm is, see that. So SMS control to the switches to the mobile communications, right? This is the GSM. And the components of cellular phone, yes, you should know this components. First one is radio trans receiver, sorry, radio is transceiver, low power radio transmitter and receiver is attached. And see the second one is antenna, which is usually located inside the phone. Yes, and third one is control security, sorry, circuitry, control circuitry. Yes, so this control circuitry format the data sent to end form the BDS, that is control signal transmission and reception, right? And the next one is man machine interface. This interface consists from a keypad and a display, is managed by the control circuitry. Yes, and the next is SIM. So this one integrated circuit card that store the is identity information of subscriber. And the last one is battery, usually LiON. So LiON is the thing, but lithium ion batteries. So most of the batteries are made up of lithium, yes, ion. All the batteries are lithium ion batteries. And then the power unit of the phone. So this is the main, yes, parts in cellular phone, right? Now come to the applications. Yes, total applications of mobile and wireless communications. So first one is vehicles. The transmission of news, road condition, weather, music via tap, that is digital audio broadcasting. This is the main application. The second one is personal communication using GSM. GSM means global system for mobile communication. That's why the SIM, all the SIMs are GSM SIM. That is global system for mobile communication. And UMTS. What is UMTS? Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, right? And and is used to position via GPS, global positioning system. And local and ad hoc networks with vehicles close by prevent accidents guidance system with the help of this mobile communication. And vehicle data, for example, from buses, high speed trains can be transmitted in advance for maintenance. Okay, so these applications of what? Mobile communication, right? And the next topic is internet. Yes, nowadays we are all using, yes, internet. So what is internet? So internet, we know that, but you should know this one. The internet is an international network of computers which is linked by the wires, cables, radio waves and satellite of the telecom system, right? It connects millions of computers called hosts, right? The system converts a carrier signal between the computers and they exchange information at high speed. So this is internet, right? Yes, the direction of internet communications. See that this is the world phone. So voice has gone mobiles. Now this is a cellular phone, that is mobile phone. Yes, and now this is PC. Internet is going mobile phones. See that nowadays we are all is using net in our phone. Okay. Examples for internet communications. This figure shows a very simplified version of how the internet works on the computer mails as a letter to another computer. And the TCP and IP protocol has handles the addressing between two machines. Right? Just example. Communication networks. So the communication is through is signals. There are two signals. One is digital and analog signals, right? So the analog signal is converted into digital signals and the same time digital signal into the analog signal. Yes, right? Through the modems, right? Now come to this one. Second one is dial-up modem, external modem, internal modem. Yes, the modems are three types: dial-up modem, external modem and internal modem. Yes, okay. And through network interface cards, the network interface cards, this is the communication networks. And networking, the classroom, school and direct the users. The school have installed the network for our reasons. Four reasons. The reasons are to share hardware and software resources and to enable communications among schools and other organizations and to connect the students and teachers to the internet and to use and share information and ideas. So that's why all the ACE networking systems used in schools. Okay. And advantages and disadvantages of internet. See the advantages side is ease to access and flexibility of learning, easily updatable, presented is with multimedia, economies of scale, personalized learning. Yes, these are the advantages. But if you go to the disadvantages side, depending on internet speed, impersonal learning, high initial cost, and programming expertise required. So this is the disadvantages of what internet. And other than this disadvantages of internet, disadvantages of social networks, they are dangerous if privacy is not configured correctly, then expose our private lives, and cases of impersonation can occur. Yes, and missing in the data controls. This is the main disadvantages of social networks. Okay. Applications of internet and download programs and files and used for email and voice and video conferencing, e-commerce. Yes, and file sharing, information browsing, search the web addresses for access through the search engine and chatting and many more. So these are the applications of internet. Next topic is GPS, global positioning system. Okay, so what is GPS? So GPS, which stand for global positioning system, is the only system today able to show your exact position on the earth anytime, in any weather or anywhere. Yes, there are three types of GPS. Yes, three parts of GPS. The parts are satellites, receivers, and softwares. So this is the three parts of GPS, right? And GPS means what? Global positioning system. Okay, it works network for 24 satellites and developed by DoD. Yes, and operational 24 yes into 7, that is 24 per day. Yes, available worldwide and land, sea, and air. Yes, and works in all weather conditions. That's why we call this what? GPS, global positioning system. And the architecture of GPS. So this is two systems we used. One is space segment, another one is control segment, and that finally user segment. Yes, the space segment is nothing but what? Satellite, and the control segment, the towers, and is entire control unit, and the user, yes, user segment, so vehicles and for tracking purpose. Okay, just see this. To run all the system of GPS technology properly, high advanced architecture of GPS has been developed, includes three major segments called space segment, control segment, and user segment. Okay. Yes, using GPS with GIS. Yes, the Golf personal GPS system provide instant and continuously updated distance to any feature on the course, such as bunkers, water hazards, and the pings placements. So this is about what? This is a small GPS instrument. Applications of GPS. Uh, just important applications to find out the locations and navigation purpose and tracking, vehicle tracking, mapping, and timing. Yes, this is that important applications. And applications of GPS in disaster management. So GPS application in disaster event. Yes, and landside study using GPS technologies. At the same time, GPS application in landside monitoring, and applications of GPS in earthquake, and GPS application in forest fire management, and applications of GPS in flood management also. Yes, with the help of GPS system, yes, we are yes uh, gathering informations about landslide, earthquake, flood management, this and all. Okay, and next is applications of information and communication technology in agriculture, fisher, and is mining, right? Yes, what is ICT? That is information communication technology. This is an umbrella term that includes any communication device or application encompassing, for example, radio, television, cellular phones, computer, and network hardware and software, satellite system, and etc. Okay, as well as the various service and applications associated with them, such video conferencing and distance learning. So this is what ICT, information communication technology, right? Yes, applications of ICT in agriculture. Information and communication technology was raised as a new feature in the yes Sudan agriculture sectors in the contemporary time. Yes, usage of ICTs to disseminate and share information in Sudanese rural areas is one of the important components of agriculture development in the country. Yes, next is fishers. They use fishers and mining. So with the help of ICT is fisheries and mining. Yes, and see the first one, satellite vessel monitoring system help to identify fishing zones. With the help of technology, we can find the yes fishing zones, and it is used of barcodes to help to identify the time and the date of catch and species name and quality of fish. So with the help of barcoding. And if you go to yes Asian side, Japan and Indonesia, Singapore, yes, you will see that barcode on the yes what fishes, right? And next, mining. And ICT mining improves operational efficiency and remote monitoring and disaster yes allocating system. With the help of this communication, information and communication technology provides audio visual warning to the is trapped underground miners. Okay. Next, it helped to connect remote sites. It helped to connect what? Remote sites. So this is the what applications of ICT. So the applications of ICT used in three fields. One is agriculture and the fisheries and what's our mining. Yes, just these ICT. With the help of this ICT, we can monitoring the three yes things, right? Okay, okay, students. Yes, today class is over. At the same time, this lesson is